This is my kind of traffic jam right here. One lane road, everybody waves at each other. They're mowing a ditch bank up there. Just finished breakfast at a nice little diner that's nice to go in like normal. Should be a fun day. Nice. Not too bad a traffic jam right there, man. I'll take that any day over a big city. Any day. Get back. Scoping out the spot where I'm gonna put the next tower. It's in a hollow, not quite at the bottom, but I gotta trim up a trail here with the pole saw and then see if I can haul it back down in here. Hunting bottoms is dangerous because of the wind, but this will mostly be a rut stand, and I always use, very strict scent control and ozonics, so we're gonna give it a whirl. Worst case is if I keep getting busted in it, then I'll move it somewhere else. All right, I got my trail trimmed. I don't like the angle. There's a lot of downhill and side angle here, but I'm gonna just take it really slow. Like right here, pretty big drop, and I gotta make a hard left right there. I'll probably back it down into here if I can. Okay, this should be much easier after just doing that first one. I was able to get this set up myself using the cheat. Well, you see that one's bent, but I put screws in all the way around, so there's not much slack in that chain, just a little. Now for the long trek. All right. Almost a little too much slack in the chains, but it looks like it'll work. Feels pretty good. I got the counterweight on back, the bush hog. Oh, I forgot some shims. Let me get some shims. How it's going to go in them woods. That'll be another adventure. Alright, now we're going to take a shortcut across one of my CRP fields, if you will. Another reason why I get all 4 tires loaded with liquid. Just kind of stuff like this. The tower, let's say it weighs 800, maybe 1,000 pounds, but it's 7 foot out and 6-7 foot up, so there's a lot of leverage on it. So between the liquid and the bush hog, it feels really good so far, but I haven't hit any angles like this yet, which we will up here. Once I get in that tricky stretch, we'll turn back on. It ain't too much farther. Alright, let the pucker moments begin. Put my seatbelt on in case we end up on our side. I made 2 entrances. It looks like I'm going to have to go through the bigger one. This is, well, I'm 10 foot wide with that 4x4. I might just back it down this one, I'm not sure yet. Alright, now I'm gonna go forward with it.
drive, low gear, we'll see this first hill if it's tippy or not, and if it's tippy I'll turn it back around. I'd rather be able to see kind of what I'm doing up front. Okay, here's the gap. Let the fun begin. Bump the tree. Man, this trail looked a lot wider. Alright, this is going to be the test right here if I start tipping. I'm hitting a tree. Golly, with that 4x4. And I did not bring the chainsaw. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay, that probably was the steepest, I think, hump. But now we gotta fish it. I forgot about that 4x4. Gotta fish that in between these trees, as well as the tower. Run over one of these smaller trees. I think I could just push them over. Yep, looks like it. I think if it wasn't for that 10-foot 4x4, I'd be in decent shape getting through this narrow trail. See, this is what I don't like, tipping sideways, but so far we feel pretty good. Oh, I don't like this gap here at all. Oh, this don't look good at all. Crap. I might be walking for a chainsaw. Unless I can make a hard turn around it. Oh. Ooh. Man. Alright, now at this bottom there's a kind of a ditch here that I don't like. This is the one that I didn't like. We gotta make a hard left here, but it's angled. I gotta try to make a turn around here. Alright, so this is the spot right here, just left of this white stake. It's very angled though. So we gotta make a left turn and come right in here. And this is gonna be real puckerish. Really puckerish. Big hump right here. It's something, I'm not sure what. staying on. Stay. All right, we made it. Unbelievably, that other side has a gouge worse than that one, but I don't think it'll affect the structure. So, time to level it, baby. Shim it and level it. And look at this spot, man. There's a ditch that runs all the way down through here. You got a huge field, my field. So right through this middle, the bucks cruise. They don't want to go in the fields during the rut. Made it. It's not exactly how I wanted it, but I might be able to shift it a little bit with the tractor yet. So I'm going to get to work putting shims and stuff under here. I brought the shovel so that I can use leverage and just pick up one corner at a time. All right. I finally got it perfectly level. These days like this makes me wonder why I still do this stuff. Soaked all the way down to past my knees. Sweat. Down on my knees. I didn't have a sledgehammer. I had to use that 4x4 for a sledge and just slowly work my way around this thing. Digging, shimming, digging, shimming. So it's in. I'm going to definitely anchor this one with some T-posts just because it's on a downhill run, but right now it's looking really nice. You can see that. It's almost perfect, but it's as good as it's getting right now. Oh, thank goodness I got this one in. I was dreading this. The last part I'm dreading is putting the other blind together. That was not really easy either, but progress, man. This is progress. You just got to force yourself. Believe me, I don't want to be here right now. I do not. I'd rather be relaxing, doing something else, but I also want my own premium spot for this fall to try to give myself a little bit of an advantage. So what's wrong with that? I'm willing to do the work. I'm going to bring the skid steer in. I'm going to just knock out some nice openings here. And then it's just a beautiful spot, I think. We'll see. It's all an experiment. So this tower ain't even been up for an hour yet, and I got visitors already. A nice walking stick. Just putting some T-posts in to hold it down a little. Put a couple lag bolts, 1 or 2 in each one, and that'll should be enough of an anchor. Stay tuned. Thanks for joining me on another vlog. Progress, definitely.